All right, got it. Welcome to the Just Two Black Brothers. I'm DJ Pierre. That's my brother PoPolitickin, and tonight we joined by the homie King Nada. What's going on, sir? How you doing? Welcome to the podcast.
Oh man, it's my pleasure, man. I'm blessed, ready for success, not too much worried about the rest. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. All right, Paul.
I met you through. I heard about you through Vinnie Mac because I actually met Vinnie Mac at the Players Ball out here in San Diego a couple months ago.
Yeah, it was a 3-day event. I believe it was for the 6th, 7th, and 8th to my calculations.
Yeah, I was there, man. I was there trying to get me one. No, I was there, but I wasn't trying to. I was there. Oh, that shit was hard. I was like, damn, this shit tight. I never even thought I could do anything like that. But my homie is actually homies with Sick and Slim. So we was like,
okay.
Yeah, we was by him the whole time. The whole time we was there, we was like right by him. And then he ended up winning he won the award that day.
Yeah, he won the belt. Yeah, like a motherfucker.
You was there that day too?
Yeah,
you was there?
No, at the time I was in Northern California handling some other business and I couldn't make it to the event. I tried to make it for the last day and something had came up on my schedule. So you did what I'm saying. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it. I got a lot of pictures, man. I got a lot of phone calls and a lot of updations, though. You know what I'm talking about? And heard that it was just a spectacular type of time. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had a lot of P's, a lot of former P's on my show. Like I had Original White Folks. I had Gorgeous Dre. I had I had I don't know if you know Young Rick. Then my other dude named Golden Delinari. And then Vinnie Mac. So like I said, I don't know, man. I just like, shit, I feel like we getting pimped in society. So shit, I feel like
bringing up some good names, man. You know what I'm saying? You're bringing up some great names, man, with some great games. You dig what I'm saying? So your consistency path, you know what I'm saying, as far as chopping and popping, you know what I'm saying, with the right individuals that's representatives of the lifestyle, is, you know what I'm saying, you're on the right path, Jay. That's what I can say. You know what I'm saying? Because you named some legends down the way. You did what I said.
That's what's up. So we got another legend on the line right now. So just let everybody know about you, like where you from and the music and everything.
Man, I appreciate it, man. My name is King Nada. I'm originally, you know what I'm saying, raised and born in Long Beach, California. You dig what I'm saying? I've been doing music now for about a year and a half now. You dig what I'm saying? I'm actually making a soundtrack to, you know what I'm saying, the American Pimp book that's written by my father, Vinnie Mac. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to collaborate and orchestrate that with the music and the book as well. You know what I'm saying? So we just moving and grooving, man, and keeping our hands, you know what I'm saying, in the things. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, originally birthplace, Long Beach, California, man. You know what I'm talking about? East side, man. You dig?
Oh, Vinnie Mac's your dad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's up, man. I didn't know that. He really like I said, I know I had him on the show. I know he was I thought y'all was just working together, but that's cool. So you came up under the ism, huh?
Yeah, man. It was in my bloodline, you know what I'm saying? My mom, you know, was a participant member of the lifestyle, you know, and so was my father, you know what I'm saying? And you know, man, I don't got no, you know, no square, you know what I'm saying, no square genes in my blood, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, 1 + 2 = 3 if you ask me. You dig what I'm
saying? All day.
So what you got going on right now?
Right now, I just came back from just stepped outside the music studio. You know what I'm talking about? Had a couple features, you know what I'm saying, with a good couple friends down here. You know what I'm talking about? They working on this R&B track. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to, you know, switch my style over just a little bit. You know, I might want to break down and sing to one of these bitches or something like that there. You know what I'm talking about?
You gotta talk to them sometimes. Sometimes.
I didn't even know about
it. So you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that they actually got a name for it. They call it Pimp Hop. Like sugar free.
Yeah.
Pimp Hop. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There's another. What's up?
I did a show in Northern California with a couple of artists out there, Jay Stalin and Lil Peep and a couple of them boys that's from Northern California. You know what I'm talking about? And, so what I did was I went to go print out, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me, hold on, I got a call coming in. So what I did was I went to go print out probably about 100 shirts. You know what I'm saying? And it was in a jersey fashion because at the time it was in the summer. You dig what I'm saying? And I went to go label the shirts with Pimp. You know what I'm saying? And the jersey number was 16, of course. And man, we rocked out, man. We had a wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? We hit them with a different type of flavor. You know what I'm talking about? They felt the energy. You know what I'm saying? They felt the game. You know what I'm saying? Man, man, we had a wonderful time, man. Shout out to Oakland, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to the 510.
Real speed, Jack. Real speed.
Shit playing. Let me. Oh my bad. I had the sound playing back.
So you dropped the album already, or y'all this gonna be your debut? Are you dropped one before?
So right now, what I'm doing is I'm putting a project together right now. So when I do drop the album, you dig what I'm saying? It has to be mandatory collaborated with the book. You dig what I'm saying? So the album cover is going to consist of the book. You know what I'm saying? The soundtrack is going to consist of the lifestyle of the book. You know what I'm saying? And there's going to be a couple tracks on the album that consist of breaking down the story. You know what I'm talking about? Pieces of the story. Excuse me, because I can't give it out for free now. You dig what I'm saying? Of what the book is consistent of. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here. So you know what I'm saying? You can read it in black and white documents as far as, you know what I'm saying, giving you a copy of this motherfucker, and then you can turn around and listen to the soundtrack of it and let your ears get a dose of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if you know, Rosebud got an audio book. It's pretty good too.
Yeah, you know what? I checked it out, man, when I was a youngster. When I was first coming up in this shit. You know, I first jumped in it, man, when I was about 16 or so. You know what I mean? And I was so intrigued. So, you know what I mean? As a youngster coming up in this shit, you know what I mean? I wanted to do as much research as I can on the greats in this game. You know what I mean? And I would sit down and read the Pimping and Iceberg Slims, and I wouldn't only just read them. I would take my own individual notes on each chapter. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I can go on my Google Drive right now. You know what I'm talking about? And man, I got notes and notes and notes stacked up. Hey, and I like to look back at my young self, you know what I'm saying, and reflect still on that game right there. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, it's the universal, man. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's limitless. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, like a motherfucker. Yeah. Shout out to, man, Rosebud, man. Wonderful, wonderful game, man. Wonderful audio, man. Wonderful book. You know what I mean? It was like a movie to me, man. You know what I mean? Some shit you could just close your eyes, man, and go ahead and listen, man. And you know what I'm saying? And envision and shit yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say that one of the things I like about like the P's the most, like I see like the fashion. So even like you, like got the suit on, got the watch. So like, how do you pick that up? You just pick it up through like seeing other people, or how did you come up with your fashion sense?
I'm gonna keep it 100%, man. Benny Mac him motherfucking himself, man. You know, being a kid, man. I used to watch my daddy, man, jump up and put tailor suits on. You know what I'm saying? And $5,000-$10,000 minks on, man. And the limousine used to pull up. You know what I'm saying? And I used to see everybody gathering and popping. You know what I'm saying? Popping ism in between the family and shit before they got into the limousine to go to a player's bar. Now I watch this shit constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when I was in elementary school and shit, you know what I mean? My friends used to come up to me and, you know, they didn't used to ask me, they used to more make a statement, you know what I mean? Like, your dad's a pimp. You know what I mean? And I knew what it was.
It was a saying though.
I wanted to pull their strings one time. Like, why would you say something like why would you say something like that? You did what I said. And they'd be like, 'cause how he dressed. You know what I mean? He always got collar shirts on. He always sharp. He wear alligator shoes and Stacey Adams. And I'm in elementary school.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Something like this here. So all my life, you know what I mean? Man, that's the man that taught me, man, how to, you know, properly use a motherfucking iron. You know what I'm saying? In the ironing board. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's fact.
These niggas out here don't know how to iron, huh?
You know what I mean? And we used to sit up there, man, for about, 30, 40 minutes, man, sitting up there, man, ironing. You know what I'm saying? A button-up T-shirt, man, and some slacks to go with it. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that motherfucker is creased up. You dig what I'm saying? Making sure that it's sharp. That's why
you gotta be able to cut. You gotta be able to cut bread with them creases.
Hey.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas don't even know where the iron is around this motherfucker.
Hey, I was gonna ask you what you think about. I know in California, then they just passed a law like they can't really get the girls for loitering prostitution anymore. You heard about that?
Yeah, so they passed a law, I'm gonna say about 4 to 5 days ago to my calculations.
Mm-hmm.
They passed a law where, again, just as you said, you dig what I'm saying? If you have the intent of loitering within prostitution, that's not a crime anymore. So what that means is that, you know, if a bitch is sitting up there on the corner or even standing at a local business or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? They can still get the bitch, you know what I'm saying, for trespassing, depending on where the bitch is at. You dig what I'm saying? As far as, you know, pulling up to the bitch and we gonna get you for the attention of prostitution and solicitation and shit like this here, you know what I'm saying? That's out the motherfucking door. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as that. So what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna let you look into my third eye for a second. What's gonna happen is California is gonna get flooded within a way. A lot of more individuals are gonna start coming to California. You dig what I'm saying? Because of the law and the bill that has been passed and changed. You dig what I'm saying? And but when that happens, you dig what I'm saying? You know, of course, 1 + 2 = 3. Like I said before, you know, you just got to be sharper than the dark, penetrating the heart. You know what I'm saying? Because more people that come, more people gets watched. You know what I'm saying? You know how they.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's a wonderful thing, though, man. I went to go, man. Pop champagne bottles that, man. It was beautiful. You dig what I'm saying? I had a little celebration, man. That's wonderful news I could use.
But they were saying they said like one of the reasons they're doing it is because they're trying to stop the cops from harassing them. Because they say even the cops be harassing the cops be harassing them. So they, you know, just can't arrest nobody because they're in the streets. So they said that's one of the reasons. I think the governor said that. The governor said that.
Watch this here. That's a true fact. I'm towards Northern California doing book promotions. You dig what I'm saying? And when I do these promotions, you know, I like to do these promotions in urban communities because they understand, you know what I'm saying, the perspective of view of where I'm coming from. And you know what I'm saying, coming from, you know what I'm saying, taking this from a street level into, you know what I'm saying, the highest profession that you can, you know what I'm saying, imagine and dream of. You know what I'm saying? And when I say the highest profession, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking GAME. You dig what I'm saying? And man, as I'm sitting there promoting and chopping it down with the younger crowd, the older crowd and shit like this here, I sat here and promoted for 3 hours, and it was these young ladies, you know what I'm saying, you know, trying to survive in life, you know, pay their bills and feed their children, you know what I mean? They're lingering around the area trying to get some money. And to make a short story shorter, I seen a sheriff harass these young ladies for about 2.5 hours straight.
You did what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they be wanting pussy. That's why they be on them like that.
yeah. It's because, I mean, at the end of the day, this young lady is only trying to, you know what I'm saying, put some food in her kid's stomach. You know what I'm saying? She's only trying to survive. You know what I mean? Type shit like this here. Everybody technically doesn't have a choice in life.
Facts.
Everybody technically doesn't have a choice in life. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody doesn't have the same opportunities as other individuals in this country. You know what I mean? So this individual's not hurting nobody. She's not harming nobody. She's not doing anything. You know what I mean? If anything, she's saving a life. You know, it's a motherfucker out there that's about to kill
talk to
right
him.
Talk you know what I'm saying?
They stopping that dude from raping somebody.
You know what I mean? I don't mean to spill too deep into it because you know what I'm saying? I'm answering future questions probably and shit like this here. You know, hey man. I'm like an extra large cup of Kool-Aid though. I'm gonna spill something. You dig what I'm saying? You know, that woman, man, is, you know, man, saving lives technically, man. It's a motherfucker out there, man, that's about to kill himself, man, or go shoot up somebody, apartment complex, whatever the motherfucking case may be, man, because he feels like that he doesn't have anybody in this world. He doesn't have anybody to talk to. He don't have anybody to show him any type of compassion or anything like that. And when he comes around this woman, he don't think of none of that. He feels like somebody. He feels like somebody. You know what I'm saying? So is that harming or is that helping the community? You know what I mean? Let's
I believe it's helping.
Especially like I was thinking that like just like the Boondocks, I think they should make something for like the nursing homes and stuff. Like all the old men in there, like they need a little some shit. They already old. Like shit, let them bring. They probably don't need to have sex. They just need something to touch on and shit. I'm gonna start up. That shit was on Boondocks. Yeah.
Hey, that's real talk, man. Everybody needs somebody, man. I don't care what you do, who you are. Everybody needs somebody, man. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, like a motherfucker, man. And that's all facts, Jack. You know what I mean? So as far as, you know what I mean, law enforcement harassing these females, you know what I'm saying? And trying to, you know, because that's the only reason why you fucking with them, because you technically have a reason to fuck with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now that you don't have a reason to fuck with them, man, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Right. Let them survive. Let them live life, man. You dig what I'm saying? And if you want to sit up here and continue to play the harassment game, just sue the motherfucking police, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, department. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Put some knowledge together, man. Call a lawyer, man. This motherfucker been harassing me for a week straight. You know how much money that is for a female to miss money for a week straight? I don't know if you know, but I possibly do. You dig what I'm saying?
Y'all heard what happened to that George Floyd guy? He got 21 years.
Oh, the cop that killed him?
He got 21 years.
Yeah. That man, and you know, I was you know, way off yonder at the time, man. And that hit the world so motherfucking hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was really around the COVID time at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? And I watched them people, man. I'm on the freeway, Jack. You know what I mean? Attending to my business. And, man, you got thousands of protesters on the freeway. On the freeway. We couldn't even get in the city. We couldn't even get in the motherfucking city. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it really shouldn't take for a tragic, you know what I'm saying, incident like that to happen for the world to say, okay, we're going to react this way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Type shit like this, because it goes on every day. That was just displayed. You know what I mean? Facts. That's a whole nother note, though. That's a whole nother note, though. We go, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm in Brooklyn, New York, and they walk by my man. I'm on the fourth floor, and I heard some noise, and it's some young kids out here protesting, walking down the street because it's a police station on the corner. I was like, man, look, that made me feel proud, man. I said, look at these young kids out here, man, fighting. Cause you know we a little older. We sitting back chilling, watching Netflix and shit, and watching it on the news. But these kids taking action.
You know what, man? It was so influencing. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like you said, man, I was sitting up there doing the same thing, man, watching kids from the age of 14, 15, 16, and they rallied on up with 10, 20 of them. They jumping on city buses, though. Thanks. They jumping on city buses with their little signs and shit. They got their little signs and their little masks, and they got a couple rocks in their backpack just in case the situation goes there. Yeah. Hey, man, they was ready. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and that, but I think and look, even though we saw he killed him on there, that also played a big part in that conviction. Because listen, you acquit him, it's going down.
Yeah, you see they didn't acquit Nipsey Hussle killer either. Shit, they got him too.
This shit over already?
Yeah, he got guilty. Yeah, he was good. They didn't say how many years though, but he guilty.
Oh damn, that shit went by fast. Yeah.
It was like 3 days, huh?
Hey, with that, you just go there and tell them, look, I don't want to waste none of y'all money. Just give me my time, because you ain't gonna have life ain't gonna be good for you, man, going forward. So
you saw he already got his ass whooped. You didn't see his face?
Yeah, I saw it. Look, I was gonna say, I wanted to ask you. I said, man, look, we just, cause y'all just talking briefly about pimp hop. I said, to me, it's the lingo, and I think that probably get everybody. Like my little brother, you know, cause and you probably can attest to this, man. You got some people who in it, cause it's almost like with gangs when I was growing up. Some people was actually in the gang, and some was like the little homies. right? You had the little homies. So you got that in the game too. You got I'm who I am, and I got some little dudes under me that want to be like me, but they ain't there yet.
Well, everybody try to act like they're pimp. They pimps now in rap. Everybody a pimp, pretty much. They act like it.
Okay. Watch this here. And I can't speak for the world, man. I got a term that I use, right? Pimping is more popular than gangbanging was in Los Angeles in 1980s.
Damn.
I believe it.
Take the time to think about what does that mean? That means that everybody wants to jump off the porch and say, I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And you technically, man. Oh, okay, young man. What is a pimp?
Paper in my pocket.
A motherfucker that put it in my pocket. A motherfucker that gets the money out of the business. This and the other. And, no, this is what I'm not gonna say I recently found out, because it's something that I always knew. It's something that's being, displayed in front of me though every single day. More that I grow in this game. You dig what I'm saying? What motherfuckers gotta understand is you can be the most toughest motherfucker in the world, man. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, you can be the most biggest reputable from your hood. You got 4-5 bodies. You know what I'm saying? You can lift 500 pounds and bench weighting, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, hey man, you sling 1,000 bricks a day. You know what I'm saying? You're a cowboy, cocaine cowboy, rather. So you dig what I'm saying? What I truly came to the concept to really understand is that the average street motherfucker that sells drugs and all this extra shit like this here doesn't know 1% of 1% about what pimping is about.
That's some real shit. When you think about it.
I went through it last night. I have a uncle. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker's a street type motherfucker, man. You dig what I'm saying? Carry a gun everywhere. But I told you can't get in my car with that gun. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You gotta go put that somewhere else. You know what I'm talking about around this motherfucker, man? Because I speak great things into existence. I don't think of negativity. You dig what I'm saying? And as we chopping and popping, man, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that, man, he was just as green as a money machine around this motherfucker. And it kind of shocked me because, man, I didn't watch this nigga, play with a lot of money and play with a lot of, peas and, play with all the guns and all type of shit like this here. I'm thinking he know a little bit of something about something. No, man. No, the average motherfucker knows nothing about this game. Just because you have a girlfriend standing on a corner does not make you a pimp.
Or if you beat them, like they be thinking they can beat on the girl. They think that's pimping too, like forcing her to do the shit.
That's not pimping. That's not pimping. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna give you a segment in the book. You dig what I'm saying? A pimp is nothing. Excuse me, I don't want to sum that up to nothing. Excuse me. A pimp is only a prostitute's manager. So if we're thinking about the concept of management, you dig what I'm saying? You don't think, okay, watch this here. If you had to have a manager right now, if you was a music artist or what you know what I'm saying, a model or whatever the case may be, you don't envision arguing with this man. You don't envision this manager putting hands on you. You don't picture this manager, you know what I'm saying, dismotivating you, talking, you know what I'm saying, and making you seem small because of the lifestyle that you participate in and that you chose his management. Managers don't do nothing like that.
Lift them up.
Yep.
It's a full-time job, man.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? And the average motherfucker got to understand that shit.
Hey, you remember that shit?
You know what I mean?
You remember that shit on American Pimp when they was asking him about why pimping? He was like, nurses need doctors, nuns need priests. He's like, Jesus needed Mary. You know that shit? That shit was funny.
I damn sure remember it, man. Because I used to watch the flicks, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in this motherfucker, man. I used to watch the Roy's and shit, the 2 reels, the TVs and shit like this, man.
I just bought the whole I just actually bought the whole damn volume. I got volume 1 through 5. I just bought them.
I could dig like a motherfucker. I think one of my favorite pieces on that motherfucker, man, is when the pimping went to the players' ball, right? You dig what I'm saying? And you know, they had the cameraman out there and they had, you know what I'm saying, the motherfucker on the mic interviewing the pimp before they walked to the door, right? And motherfucker say, man, why do you think you should be, you know what I'm saying, pimping again? Motherfucker sitting up there popping they shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm international for the cash flow, you know what I'm saying? I can really put it on the bitch mind one time. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? The next motherfucker come on up, he asking the same thing, he popping his shit, right? And you know what I'm saying? So Pimpin walked on up, right? I forget his name. You dig what I'm saying? I can't remember right off the top of my motherfucking tongue. And if you know what I'm saying, if you didn't see it before, then you know what I'm saying, it's gonna pop to your memory up real right on quick. You dig what I'm saying? Man, the ism walk on up, right? He said, why do you think that you should be tip of the year? You know what I'm saying? And the nigga didn't say nothing. The nigga snapped his fingers, man. And I swear to the nigga snapped his fingers, Jack. You dig what I'm saying? And the bitches, man, dropped to their motherfucking knees, man, and got to, you know what I'm saying, praying for this man.
Oh, you talking about, I think you might be talking about Pimp C. Might be Pimp C, yeah.
Hey.
There you go, Jack. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pimp C from out here. I mean, I'm in San Diego.
That was one of my my most favorite, because you know what I'm saying? I said, man, that's a hell of an introduction. You dig what I'm saying? That's a hell of an introduction around that motherfucker, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. Yeah, man. I grew up on you know, watching the films and shit like that there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I grew up, man, not just only watching these films, I grew up with a huge influencer, you know what I'm saying, that was really, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, that was really legendary, you know what I'm saying, well educated, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, staying stomped down to the game, though, you know what I'm saying, like, I didn't see the motherfucker do anything else, you know what I mean? Hey, look, man, didn't cut the cloth, you know what I'm saying, I didn't see it, you know what I'm saying, it whatsoever, you know what I mean, and when I was under his wing, I was under his wing trying to get a dose of this shit, man. You know what I mean? Type shit. So that's why I view the game how I view it, man. Like, we was on the topic of you know, like how you know, within my perspective of view, you know what I'm saying? If I could say what a pimp, you know what I'm saying, don't do it and should do it, shouldn't. Okay, we was talking about how pimps you know, shouldn't fuck with bitches on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We was popping as far as that note. And I, you know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, because it comes with all type of complications and problems and shit like that there. And I said, you know, the average pimp might have to find himself going to get, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, happens to please her, or, you know what I'm saying, happens to, you know, motivate her, you know, physically. You know what I'm saying, type shit like this here, he might have to find himself, you know what I'm saying, going to, you know what I'm saying, partake into, you know what I'm saying, satisfying her needs on that behalf in order for, you know what I'm saying, full-time currency to come in. You know what I mean? I said the era, you know what I'm saying, that comes into that though, you know what I mean, you find yourself as some ism, you know what I'm saying, and then you know what I'm saying, you find yourself, you know what I'm saying, doing some whole other shit, and now before you know it, you know what I'm saying, you pulling up in a Cadillac, you know what I'm saying, with 3-4 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's not no game no more. You know it's not no ism no more, or none of the shit like that there. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a professional, kennel type of guy. You dig what I'm saying? You know, you got an automatic feeding system attached to the cage. You know what I'm saying? And one of my partners said, you know what? And another thing is, and it fucked me up, man. He said this, man. I'm gonna keep it 100%. You dig what I'm saying? He said, man, another thing is, he said, when you're dealing with a drug addict, that drug is just not a drug, that's a medicine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, in order for her body to function now, you know, she must, you know what I'm saying?
She needs that, yeah. She gonna die without it.
She can, yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, she's fucked up without the shit. You dig what I'm saying? And the motherfucker said, man, just imagine if some of them folks got a hold of the bitch, you know what I'm saying? And the bitch is not mentally strong. And she said, man, hey, look, I'm not willing to sit up in no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? No cage or none of that shit. But none of that. Hey, look, I'm not, no. Look, That's an easy case right there on your back. Ping.
Hey, I got a hot topic for you, man. I got a few hot topics, but what you think about R. Kelly? What happened to him?
You want me to honestly speak on that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to you straight now.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need it straight.
And we support R. Kelly over here. Free R. Kelly, shit.
I'm gonna give it to you straight now, mate. Okay, look, dig this here. I feel like y'all should leave the motherfucking man alone.
All
I'm gonna keep
day.
it 100% with you now. I'm not even team this, team that. You know, I'm team get some motherfucking money. You dig what I'm saying? I feel like that y'all should leave the motherfucking man alone. And like I said before, I'm gonna give it to you straight, not late. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me if I made offense to people around this motherfucker. You did. If this motherfucking man sat up here and peed on a little motherfucking girl, and y'all motherfuckers didn't sit up here and do shit about that, why the fuck you want to sit up here and get up in the nigga business now? Because a bunch of bitches popping out the closet talking about this, that, and the fifth because the motherfucker don't want to pay me, motherfucker. Man, y'all need to leave the man alone. They leave him alone, man. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. If you was gonna do something, you should have did it way back then, long time ago.
That was like 20
what
years ago.
shit like this.
Over 20 years ago.
Come on, man. Come on, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So if you was gonna do something, man, come on. Don't sit up here and come out the blue with this here shit. We believe this, that, and the other. Y'all got documentaries of these bitches telling all these old punk ass motherfucker stories and all this shit like this here, man. Y'all need to not get the fuck off, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes the world ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I still sit up here. I listen to all. I still listen to that. Man, you can't take that from him.
Nope.
I had this. I was having this discussion with this Caucasian female, right? And man, everything was nice, right, and tight. It was smooth. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking out, man. I'm feeling her vibes. You know what I'm saying? I like her state of mind. You know what I'm saying, man? Everything was cool, man. You know what I'm talking about? I went to throw on some motherfucking R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I'm a smooth motherfucker, man. I throw on some motherfucking R. Kelly, and the bitch was, man, hey, the bitch turned into a little demon. She ate. Like motherfucker would say, man, got possessed by the spirit of a fag or something like that. There, man. She was, and this, that, and and you motherfuckers are all alike. Like, something came out that bitch. I'm gonna keep it 100% like her. Hey, I'm glad I put the song on because it showed me who the fuck I was dealing with. You dig what I'm saying, though, man? Something came out that bitch, man. You dig what I'm saying? And it wasn't pretty. It was, hey, look, what happened to the white bitch?
What song you played?
Hey, man. I played that R. Kelly Wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I had a little story about R. Kelly too. That's why I fooled with him. I had a young little look. I got to talk like you, man. I had a little young thing, man. I told her, look. I was trying to rap to her. She wasn't feeling me, but then she decided that she was gonna, go hang out with me. I had just me and Poe. We was in the Marines. We met in the military. So this is when I first joined. So I'm trying to give me a little something, man. So I took her to the we got a hotel. She still wasn't really feeling me, man. I put that goddamn "It Seems Like You're Right," man. I put that shit on. Nigga, the rest is history.
Hey, guys,
got loose out there. Hey, she turned to
did the work for me. He did the work for me. I turned that shit on.
Diamonds on Play Club. She was like that.
Hey, they got the mousetrap on the dude, man. You dig what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah. She was all.
I watched that damn Players Club. I saw Diamond dancing to that shit. That shit was a rap.
Yeah,
God damn. Shit.
See, this is the thing about it. You dig what I'm saying? As a music artist, you dig what I'm saying? And before I was even doing music, you know what I'm saying? I genuinely enjoy music, man. You know what I mean? Music is something that can change your flow of energy. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel good. You dig what I'm saying? Shit like this. So I was always a fan of music. And as a music artist, you know what I'm saying? I know good music when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot name, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say really any song that's bad by this man. You know what I'm saying? Lies was created to this man right here. You dig what I'm saying, though,
That's
man?
a fact.
Hey, man. Hey, yeah. You dig what I'm saying, though? Hey, real talk.
That's all day. Look, hey, you know, growing up, I grew up in Sacramento. So like and that's in the 90s. So E40 used to have all the pimps on doing interludes and skits on this thing. And I never forget, I think he had Pimp and Ken on Bar Your Broad. And I always remember this line. He said, "You can't make a tramp a champ, even if you put her on a stamp. That bitch still wouldn't be worth a crying dime, a blue nickel, or a screaming quarter." I was like, yo, I still remember that album came out like early, I think 99.
Yeah. Hey, stay trying to move to that, Jet. Hey, like your motherfucker, man.
So you do whatever you want to her. She ain't gonna be worth nothing, bro.
Man, Pimp and Kim, man, is, man, a cold motherfucker, man. You know, I like, man, because, you know, he used to play, man, you know, mental chess. You know what I'm saying? Not only just doing this shit, but, you know what I'm saying, really trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, playing psychological warfare, man. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here, man. You know, I constantly, because, you know, it's a thinking game overall. And that's what the average motherfucker, you know what I mean, don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the stomach, you know what I'm saying? Not only just the stomach for this shit, but you also got to have the brains for this shit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be no stupid motherfucker trying to pimp. Cause you gonna try to get a stupid motherfucker gonna try to pimp and you gonna pimp yourself right to a jailhouse. Yeah, they gotta spot
because everybody gotta be on board with the vision, or it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
You always gonna have somebody like, oh. Now we say,
if you ask me, if you ask me, excuse me for cutting you, Jack. You know what I'm saying? I do not have a pair of scissors in my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me for that. You know what I mean? I'm just so strong about getting this shit out. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, that's what we dealing with, you know, today. You know, that's a lot of common shit that you see today. You know, a bunch of stupid motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? With no type of acknowledgement, information, you know what I'm saying, or dedication into this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here, you know, that really don't know too much about the rules or anything like that there. And it's so bad it has spread it like an infection. It literally has spread like an infection down from the male side over to the female side. You know what I mean? You got females that has never even met a pimp before, never even seen a pimp before. You know what I'm saying? And they participate within the lifestyle. Watch this here. And when I say participate within the lifestyle, within a way, you dig what I'm saying? Is because, you know, you can catch the bitch, you know what I'm saying, trying to get some money here and there, you know what I'm saying? You might pop there up on it, you know what I'm saying? Or a little ad, whatever the case like that. You know, she's trying to participate. You dig what I'm saying? And it's so fucked up is because a motherfucker say, I hate pimps. I hate them. I can't stand them. I don't like them. No.
Yeah.
And we got to think about why is that. We got to truly take the time to think, why is that? You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily what the world has, you know what I'm saying, you know, showed her on TV or when she heard in the music or, you know what I'm saying, that can play a part of it within a way. You know what I'm saying? The truth be told is 9 times out of 10 these days, and remember, we're talking about females, you know what I'm saying, that take part within a way of the lifestyle. 9 times out of 10, what their case is, they ran into a boyfriend. You think what I'm saying?
They say he was a
They
pimp.
start paying the boyfriend. And they ran into, you know, what you would call, and oh man, no disrespect to anybody out there, man. Yeah, I told you, I'm gonna give it to you straight now later on this motherfucker. They ran into what you know what I'm saying, the common mat, you know what I'm saying, type shit like this here, you know what I mean? That didn't know how to, you know what I'm saying, really pimp on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here that was cutting strings and, you know what I'm saying, making deals and, you know what I'm saying, all type of, you know, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the bitch walked away from the situation, you know what I'm saying, with a broken heart. How does a
what
hoe walk away from a situation with a broken heart? That don't even make sense.
Yeah, especially like, but that shit, like, I be looking at it like, man, it's some real shit, man. Like, if you really get a girl that's like really down for you like that and really gonna put her life on the line, then you gotta respect that shit and be down for her for real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit probably do fuck them up. They get a nigga that really don't know what the fuck they doing, cause that shit's serious. That's like they life. They doing crazy shit for that. Like they gotta get right.
yeah,
Well,
facts.
this is what it is. It's a two-way street at times. You know what I'm saying? It's at times that you got a motherfucker that got some great game, right? You know what I'm saying? They got some good game in his name frame. So a bitch can really maintain, right? You feel me? And the female that he's dealing with at the moment, you dig what I'm saying? She's not receptive to what he's putting down. She hears what he's saying, but she doesn't know how to utilize that shit. You dig what I'm saying? So the result is like, hear what I'm coming from. You dig what I'm saying? And then you got a bitch that's ready to be receptive, ready to get some good game. You know what I'm saying? Mind open like a motherfucking blank book. You know what I'm saying? And she's just ready for you to come with that motherfucking pimping ass pen of yours and go ahead and write a whole motherfucking dialogue in her mind. You dig what I'm saying? She's waiting for it. You dig what I'm saying? But it just happens that the motherfucker she's dealing with has none of that to give her.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So the result is like, you know what I mean? So when you get two individuals in this lifestyle that, you know what I'm saying, understands each other's mind, movements, and energy, well, that's what you was all up in the home.
Hey, I remember when I
You know what I mean?
When I went to that players ball, man, I saw like some like it was some women there, but I mean like older ladies like my grandma age, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, so some of these women really stay in the game for like, you know, for life basically. So I was like, shit, because they was like I said, my grandma age, she's 65. They was like that age up in there like that. I was like, damn.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, baby. You know, if I was deeply in the lifestyle like that and shit like that, there, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, you know, really active, and you know, if I was a pimp, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, I want to picture myself for my whole, you know what I'm saying, home at 55 or 60, anything like that. You know, I would take advantage of the information, my youth, you know what I mean, and the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and I would start building a plan, a business, you know what I'm saying, as I'm young, you know what I mean, say shit like this here, is because I'm not saying you want to see them at the event. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you will see the motherfuckers at the event. You dig what I'm saying? Like shit like this here. Are they in, you know what I'm saying, doing this here? And no, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We still get some motherfucking money, you know what I'm saying? We get
I'm saying they might be in my pro league a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and we got it really coming off of top streams, you know what I'm saying, the business around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here. You know what I mean? Some $50,000-$100,000 offers come around, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's definitely not gonna turn that down, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like this here. And you know, my terminology of it is, and the reason why I say that, I would take advantage of the youth is because, you know, time is our most important asset. I would say that money, well, God is our most important asset, first and foremost. Second is our time. You know what I mean? Third is our currency. You know what I mean? In that order, within my opinion. And it's like, the reason why I say that is because these days, it's a different type of game. You know what I'm saying? As far as the business aspect, because see, when motherfuckers was coming up back in the day, or even when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, and just looking at it, and you know what I'm saying, it was just all about the cars and the clothes, and you know what I'm saying, the big bankroll. You know what I mean? That was, you know what I'm saying, that was the game. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Wasn't too fucking much. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers got taught, you know what I'm saying, you know, the ground rules and you know what I'm saying, shit like this here. You know, we didn't really necessarily, you know what I'm saying, get the game of the business aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to, you know what I'm saying, really utilize, you know what I'm saying, type shit like this here. Once you understand the business aspect of this shit, it's a whole different world. You know what I'm saying, type shit like this here, because the average motherfucker you come across is trying to do it for the cars, clothes, the jewelry, and it's okay to look good. Truly though, it's not about none of that. It's not. It's not about none of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was thinking. I was going to ask you before we go, because we running out of time. But I was going to say, did the OnlyFans hurt the game, or is that an extension of the game?
Hey, but I gotta say something too. Pimp C been said pimping moved to the well a long time ago.
You know what? Pimp C did quote that. I listened to that song, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying?
He said that shit a long time ago before I caught what he meant. I didn't know what he meant at first. I was like, that shit did move to the well.
When he came out with the song, because you gotta understand, I was born in '96, man. So you know what I mean. I'm a part of, you know what I'm saying, the young, wild, stupid ass generation out here, man. These motherfuckers are stupid, man. You understand me? I mean, just uneducated and unappreciated around this motherfucker, man. Not I, Popeye. You dig what I'm saying, man? Let me ask you that first question though. It all depends how you want to utilize it. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because you know, I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, what the lazy bitch is doing. I don't give a fuck what, you know what I'm saying, the unambitious bitch is doing. I don't give a fuck how she's making her little stream or anything like that there. I don't care about any of that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be lazy and depend on that, you know what I'm saying? Then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? At the same flip token, because it's a two-way street, you know what I'm saying? You got some bitches, you know what I'm saying, that's really, really, really checking some money up off of that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Like shit like this. You really checking some motherfucking dough. You dig what I'm saying around this motherfucker, man. You dig what I'm saying? And you happen to like a certain individual. You dig what I'm saying, man? And y'all end up, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever that y'all do. You dig what I'm saying, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the business aspect go. You know what I'm saying, man? Man, go ahead, man, break the bitch, man. Break the motherfucking bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Break the motherfucking bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a lot of money into that. You dig what I'm saying? Into that field. You got to know how to utilize it. And, you know, it's the future, man. We got to look up. Technology is everything, and it's gonna keep on going up.
I would say you saw Denise Richards started OnlyFans.
I saw that shit. Because her and her daughter did it together.
That's Charlie Sheen's ex-wife, but the daughter started one. Okay. Charlie Sheen was saying something about it, but then Denise Richards fucked around and started one too. Like it was one girl, I forgot what girl it was. Oh yeah, that motherfucker Catch Me Outside girl be making $1 million a month off OnlyFans. And she just turned 18. She was underage.
Hey, but I know, but I think I know what avenue you gonna hit, King, because look, you could do that on your own, but what do you got protecting you? What kind of what things have you learned? Look.
Hey, I did not tell you to jump in my mind and unpack your bags yet. You did what I said.
I already know.
This is where I was. You hit it right on the helmet. You dig what I'm saying? And from another perspective of you, it's like, okay, sweetheart, if you can make $1 million, $2 million off this OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? And you running around reckless. You dig what I'm saying? You know, chickens and turkeys with their heads cut off. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you running around reckless, you know what I'm saying? I can only just imagine. And hey, bitch, I hope that you got a vision. If you're not, then hey, look, I'll be the visionary. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, just imagine, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, once we take this sauce and its ingredients, the salt and the pepper, you dig what I'm saying, man, and stir it all together, you dig what I'm saying, and put it in that motherfucking machine, and you know what I'm saying, have you pop on now, bitch, you dig what I'm saying, bitch? Now you can make $20 million off the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here, because now you got some proper game. Now you know how to truly seduce everything. You know what I'm saying? Now you know how to really carry yourself around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So hey, bitch, so you making that little $1 million, bitch? Okay, bitch, okay, look. You should get a small little round of applause. It doesn't impress me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it's a lot of bitches doing much worse than that.
Hey,
You know, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I-
So hey, bitch, you know, good job. You know what I'm saying? If you got there by yourself, bitch, then just imagine where you can get it. You had a motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying, really showing you how to carry yourself. And when I say carry yourself, really giving you some motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, game up in this motherfucking shit, is because what they gotta understand, in order to seduce and reduce a male for maximum amounts of currency, you have to know how a male truly thinks. And in order to know how a male truly thinks, you have to get that information from me.
I was gonna say, what's the difference between what you talking about? What's the difference between that and how like they groom women to be queens? You know how they groom them for that, or they groom that woman to be a wife in certain countries? That's like kind of the same thing.
Yeah, within a way. But ain't no pimp grooming no bitch to be no wife though.
Yeah. Yeah. I said
we just got to touch the screen on that right there. You know what I'm saying? We don't want anybody you know, thinking that pimps is grooming bitches to be wives. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? You know,
what I do notice though, I notice like when a lot of P's retire, they do end up marrying their bottom sometimes, or one of their bottoms. I noticed that.
I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm not marrying the goddamn thing. Okay, I took guys already. Okay, I'm married to this motherfucking shit. Right? You know what I'm about? You dig what I said though? You dig what I said? Like, so if I was one of them, I wanted, because I don't believe, I never did believe in marriage. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think a person like that should. You know what I'm saying? For each his own though. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a godly connection in between two human beings. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? No matter of the profession, you know what I'm saying? Or the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? If these two human beings, you know, this man and this woman, you know what I'm saying, want to get collaborated and orchestrated as far as marriage goes, you know, man, you know, that's human beings.
Oh, I had another question for you too, man. What you think about the what they call that shit? The poly, like when you marry like two people, you know, it'd be like 2 men and a woman, or 2 women and a man. What you think about that shit?
Man, I forget what that shit.
What they call that period? I forgot what they call it. Poly something.
Oh, polyamorous.
Oh, polyamorous. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of squares been using that outlet right there. To you know, like knock them off another little bit. And they be like, well, it's not, you know what I'm saying, this going on, you know what I mean, as far as you know, the business aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? You know, we just here said, this is my girlfriend and we believe in this type of relationship. You know, they try to, you know, backdoor the bitch mind one time.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, type shit like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, man. Because you know, man, social media is you can see the shit all over social media. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, I'm in this, that other relationship. Like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? If it's good for you, you know what I'm saying? Like Sugar Free say, man, it must be good. You know what I'm saying? If it's good for you, it must be good for you, man. You know what I mean? I believe in, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it real in life, man. Anything that you do in life, you know what I'm saying, keep it real. Because I feel like that's how you gonna get the best results. You know what I'm saying? For anything that you do in life, you know, go straight forward with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, you know what I'm saying? It's an old saying in this game, and it's been running for decades and decades and decades and decades. If you start soft, you're gonna finish, you know what I'm saying? So start hard, you're gonna finish hard. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I had one more person. We about to wrap it up, but I had one more person I was gonna ask you about. So what you think about how they doing Bill Cosby?
I feel like they need to leave Bill Cosby alone too. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like a bunch of bitches. I feel like Bill Cosby didn't want to pay them bitches. Bill Cosby, like, I'm getting old. I don't want to deal with this shit. You bitches getting up here, you know what I'm saying? Just blowing this shit out of proportion. I mean, it's just bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, you know, the results was what they was, you know what I'm saying, and he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Stuff shit like this here. Again, I feel like, man, they should have left motherfuckers alone, man. You know what I'm saying? In the first place, man. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. You know what I'm saying? Let motherfuckers live, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, nobody got
Right.
these guidelines, man.
That's non-violent stuff.
Yeah, I guess too. This will be the last one. I got too many people I be wanting to ask you. I mean, I just want to hear from a P perspective. So, what you think about that? What happened with Will and Jada and Chris Rock? What's your opinion of that? How would you handle that situation?
On which behalf?
On Will's behalf, how would you handle it?
Okay. First and foremost, nigga, you set yourself up to look like a clown. You know what I'm saying? Before the incident even happened, you know what I'm saying? You was already setting yourself up to look like a clown. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, what the tabloids say is true or whatever the case may be. Motherfuckers say though, you know, that you gave the bitch permission to go and fuck with the young nigga. You dig what I'm saying? And then when shit got left right, you know what I'm saying? You know, you motherfuckers on talk show hoes, you know what I'm saying, and crying and all this extra type of shit like this here. You know what I'm saying? If you did give that woman permission to do what she did, you dig what I'm saying? You got to take the left and rights that come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't give the bitch permission to do that shit, that's what I was thinking from the jump. You dig what I'm saying? Unless she went over there to try to break the young nigga. You dig what I'm saying?
He was breaking
man,
her.
you should have let this little boy, man, you should have just said, man, take this little ball head a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Man, you got your bank right, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? Shit, I'm Will motherfucking Smith, bitch. I need your little bald head alien looking ass, bitch. You ain't used to be around that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you be fucked up, bitch. You dig? So, man, you jumping up and doing that little shit, them motherfuckers trying to say it was fake. That wasn't fake. He slapped the shit out that boy. He slapped the shit out that boy. You dig what I'm saying? That nigga slapped the fuck out that boy. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. I've seen it. Man, they got all type of songs about the shit and promotion. I be, man, these kids crazy these days. You gonna jump up and go and slap the man
for doing his job.
Yeah.
Man, out. Now you gotta worry about lawsuits and all this extra little stupid type of shit like this here. Now you sitting up over here tricking on the bitch emotion. You should be a goddamn shame to yourself. Man,
Even that shit, like,
hey, look.
To me, I think the shit how she always talk about Tupac is disrespectful. To me, like, I don't know, like, do y'all think that disrespectful or is not disrespectful? Like,
hold on, what Tupac do?
She always bringing Tupac out. Like, even the kid wrote a letter to Tupac saying, Willow. She wrote a letter to Tupac saying, like, oh, mama, I love you so much. And if you was alive, I know. Yeah, and then she always just talking about Tupac. So I'm like, damn, Tupac been gone like 20 years. You still bring this nigga name up like I ain't here? That's why I would be upset.
well, you know, man, you know, motherfuckers pull different type of tactics and stunts in order to, you know what I'm saying, increase they view in the public eye and all the shit like this here, man. If you ask me, man, it should be one big ass publicity stunt, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, motherfuckers, man, so like I said, social media is damn near everything these days. You know, you got motherfuckers that, you know, spend literally 10, 12, 15, man, 20 hours out the day up on that bitch. I mean, really, live to die up on that motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, these days, man, motherfuckers got successful businesses up off that motherfucking shit. And motherfuckers don't be knowing this. Just like how the average motherfucker get paid, you know, for such and such views or whatever the case may be, man, so do these celebrities. They ain't doing nothing but running up their little bag. That's all they doing, man. They be having these little strings of income. They might take $100,000 a month off that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, for writing this motherfucking letter to Tupac.
Yeah, I just saw because I was wondering, I was like, man, why everybody posting reels now? But I just got a message now, they paying people off for posting reels. You get paid for making reels and shit. So I was like, oh, that's why you all the time.
Well, like I said, social media is everything. You know, you got motherfuckers that literally, you know, work off of their phone on different apps and shit like that there, you know what I'm saying? And as far as I feel like it's nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, to survive, you know what I'm saying, if this is what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, to get your money, to go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, you know, the generation these days is very lazy though. You know what I'm saying? Technology is really making a lot of people unhappy within a way. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this here, like, cause you know, even when I was a kid coming up, even though I'm a young motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that motherfucker had to be, you know what I'm saying, showing your face, man. You had to, you know what I'm saying, type shit like this here, you know. Because even still today, I don't believe in, you know, talking to females on social media. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you probably ain't
saying?
gonna be talking to a female.
I don't believe in talking to females on social media. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Type shit like this. You
too
know,
much
I
catfish
like that
going on.
one-on-one. You know what I mean? I like the sense of energy. You know what I mean? That's why I'm talking to you in the first place. You know what I mean? Not because how you look. You know what I'm saying? Not because you're tall, you know what I'm saying? Because of your energy. That's the reason why I'm talking to you. So, you know what I mean? I got the message from upstairs. You know what I mean? They sent me the verification. You dig what I'm saying?
Man, I was
Yeah,
looking
man,
at. I was just looking at this post, man. I was looking at this. It was a wrestler, right? Female. 'Cause I watched a lot of wrestling. It was a female wrestler, and then the whole time, like she been wrestling for years, and just you know, she a female wrestler. Dudes commenting on her post, "Ooh, you look good." Whoop, whoop, whoop. She came out as a man. I'm like, damn. I told my wife, I said, man, this shit get to like, if you ain't go to high school with these bitches, or you don't got no pictures of them as no girl, like you better be careful. Shit.
It's a risky game that you're playing, man. When you sit up there and say, "I'm gonna put everything, I'm gonna put all my eggs in one basket just off some pictures." You know what I'm saying? What's so fucked up these days is a lot of motherfuckers be like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, yeah. I'm gonna be the nigga take the blanket off that motherfucker, man. A lot of motherfuckers be like, man, it's up, man. Look at these look at these celebrities and these, man. It's so many celebrities.
Oh yeah, you remember Benzino?
Man.
He was like, you know how they gonna do me if you see us like this? Benzino with that girl.
Yeah.
I remember shit. Bow Wow. Oh no, not Bow Wow. Was it Tiger? He was fucking with, you know what I'm saying, a transvestite, you know what I'm saying, about 6-7 years back. You know what I'm saying? They were showing pictures of the motherfucker. Motherfucker had blonde hair, hey, bigger titties than your bitch, and his bitch, and yeah, tattoos,
that should be the sign right there.
Yeah. Say shit like
Hey.
this. Yeah. Hey, look, I don't know about the world, but I don't forget about that shit, man. Motherfuckers better be careful.
Hey, they throw that banana pill. They be throwing the banana pills out there on them.
Yeah, sometimes that shit be like, they be just looking too, like sometimes, man, especially on social media, that shit just be looking too, like, hold up, bitch, you looking too on point. You don't never have no regular ass pictures. You always like glammed up. So that should be a sign right there. Like, that bitch ain't got no pictures of her coming out of just getting out of the bed or in the gym. All her pictures hella makeup on and shit.
Oh, you know what? That and that's another thing, man. You know what I mean? You know, try to talk to more natural face women, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can get a bitch that's just naturally beautiful, then she's, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you'll be flabbergasted when you see the bitch when she just put on just a little bit of makeup. You know what I'm saying? Because I be on that TikTok, right? You know what I'm saying? Looking at different restaurants and shit when I get into cities and shit. I like to see what's the hottest little places. And, you know, TikTok be having all that little shit up on there with the locations and shit. So when I get into a new city, I like to jump up on that motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? And as I, you know what I'm saying, looking at the motherfucking wall of the places, they have other little motherfuckers up on there. You dig what I'm saying? Type shit like this here. And you'll see the most, man, terrifying. You know, and God forgive me, you know what I'm saying, if I'm offended, but I'm just speaking the voice. You dig? You'll see the most terrifying looking bitch, man, on that motherfucker, man. I mean, this bitch, look like the little leprechaun, man. You dig what I'm saying? Man, and that bitch will put her motherfucking hand up in the screen like this. Man, and about time her hand come out the screen, hey, man.
Oh, yeah, I be seeing those joints.
Oh, yeah, how they be doing that shit? Oh, yeah.
Man. Hey, man, I didn't seen it, Jeff.
Hey.
I'm keeping 100 with you. I didn't motherfucking seen it, man.
Hey, Pimp said I put a wig on a pig about my pimping.
That's real motherfucking talk around there, Jake.
That's what he said. He said, I put a wig on a pig. Shit, I could get this money.
I would say I grew up off the, you listen to 8-Ball MJG? That's what I grew up off of. Like,
oh, yeah.
MC. 8-Ball MJG, that's my Memphis.
One of my favorite songs, man, is Pimp's Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ape on the MJG.
Yeah.
Base age pimping. I already know.
Yeah.
Hey, do things,
I'm
do
obliged
things.
to step outside because my ride is away.
Hey, the way he start that joint, you be like, okay, I'll be obliged if you step outside because my ride is awaiting. A nightcap we making, sad sheets. Man, he was going in on that joint. You like, damn.
Yeah, nigga, he said that shit.
Fucking it up.
Rapped that shit on Versus, nigga. I thought he wasn't. I was happy as shit. I was like, oh, this nigga rapped this shit on Versus. That shit was hard. He was
fucking it up on that motherfucker, man. That's one of my favorite motherfucking songs, man. You know what I'm saying? That bitch said, would you kill for me? Yeah, if my life in danger too. You didn't get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit belong to you. Shit.
Hey, let's take it back to this. Let's take it back to the Chronic. What he said on the Chronic, on the Chronic interlude. He said, she said, Daddy, if I had nuts on my chest, would those be chestnuts? I said, hell yeah. She said, well, Daddy, if I had nuts on my chin, would those be chin nuts? He said, hell no, I bet you have a dick in your mouth.
Hey, I was saying,
yeah, they be just the way you talk to him.
You know who that is, right? Nobody be giving him props, but he be kind of like, he needs some props, man. Fucking Dolomite.
Yeah.
That's Dolomite stuff. Dolomite used to say all that stuff. He say all those skits was like that stuff. That was Dolomite stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it really came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was really talking that shit. Like,
yeah. Now, I don't know if you watch his movies. The movies be tough. I like the movies.
I remember my motherfucking grandfather used to quote him when I was a kid. I was young and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all day.
Man, it used to be the slickest shit. It used to be the slickest shit to me. And, you know what I'm saying? As I got older, I'm like, man, that's where he was popping that shit from. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like this shit. Yeah. Like a motherfucker. And he wasn't doing nothing but popping a bunch of isms.
Yep.
That's what he was really doing. Like, popping a bunch of isms. It was so different. You know what I'm saying? To the world. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he did this motherfucking shit, man.
Yeah, then that's what kind of like, I would say like, you kind of knows it like Snoop kind of came from that. That's what Snoop kind of came from him, George Clinton, P-Funk, all that, and the NWA. He kind of like all that shit like.
Wait, we can't forget, and we can't forget Too Short.
Oh, yeah. Like Cocktails. He was going off on Cocktails. Man, I remember when he said that. Man, I was a little kid. I learned this shit when I was little. When I heard that world's filled with pimps and hoes, and he was like, crazy ass man. He's like, he only love you because you just got a good ass job. Then he was like, new to hoe. He was like, man, I'm 30 years old. That bitch been hoeing since 8th grade. I heard that shit. I was like, damn.
Fuck your mom with you didn't know what I'm saying. I like
he was spitting on that song, man. He was spitting so hard on that song. We used to listen to that song every day in school. We used to drive senior year. We used to play that song every day driving to school. That was our song. Man. We used to listen to that all the time.
Y'all do that motherfucker backwards. You did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know them joints like Freaky, like even Freaky Tales, shit. He was pimping on Freaky Tales. He had a gang of chicks on Freaky Tales. Yeah, that's how it started. But yeah, now look, man, we appreciate you coming through, man.
Yeah, we got to bring you back on, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Album or whatever, let us know.
When the book come out, when the album come out, let's review it.
Hey man, it's I'll say about another 3 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm running around on roads up there doing a good promotion. You dig what I'm saying? So we collaborate it up. You feel me? I'm very, very precise. You know what I'm saying? When I move, you dig what I'm saying? And I like for everything to be nice, right? It's like, cool. You dig what I'm saying? When it does come out though, you know what I mean, man? I'ma definitely make sure that y'all get a double dose to this motherfucking shit, because it's gonna be wonderful. You know what I mean? Like I said before, it's not only just gonna be some tracks talking about the game. You know what I'm saying? It's also gonna be some tracks included. You know what I'm saying? Segments. You know what I'm saying? And pieces of the motherfucking book. You dig what I'm saying? So, like I said before, my can't only just, you know what I'm saying, read this shit and just envision it in their mind. You know what I'm saying? They can also hear this shit one time. So it's gonna be lovely, man, once we, you know what I'm saying, put that shit all together. You know what I mean? And I would definitely love to come back to the show, man, you know what I'm saying, and pop and chop, you know what I'm saying, keep this shit with y'all, man.
All right, for sure. All right, we're gonna roll out of here. Poe, you got anything?
No, bro, it's nice talking to you, man. You stay up.
Man, it's a pleasure, Jack. It's a pleasure, man. Like it was.